Man, Frontier Airlines is having a week. Everybody's got a camera these days, even in the air, so we get to see a whole parade of malfunctions on Frontier. Pretty sure that is not what an airplane engine is supposed to look like, specifically the cowling, the cover on the engine. This is shortly after takeoff for Frontier Flight 260, Las Vegas to Tampa. Frontier says a section of that cover came loose, separated from the aircraft. Pilots followed procedure and returned to the airport. Landed safely. Passengers were given a refund plus a $500 voucher should they choose to get on another Frontier plane at some point. I couldn't help but think, well, at least we know how they can fix it. Remember this? The tape that Frontier was using to hold together a window frame on a flight to Orlando? Frontier assured us it's just a cosmetic issue. And remember that guy said, the flight attendant told him, hey, if I'm here, how bad could it be? This is